let's get peggled!
Yeah.
Welcome to Trials.
Welcome. This is it. Trials, we're back.
We are
It's
back
almost like
once
it's
again.
a ongoing thing now.
It's like a regular series.
Like a real
What's
thing.
that like?
We've taken your feedback, we've thrown that in the bin, and we're going
Always.
to do all the
Yes,
things that you
straight
don't
to the
want.
trash.
Look at my cardboard outfit.
It's all trot. It's all trot. It's all trot.
Yeah, it's all my perspective now.
Yeah,
There won't
we've
be
learned.
any flicking between.
I know. Yeah, to see my tragic attempts.
Look at that monkey.
some
Look
of
at that
these.
monkey.
It's great.
I'm going to ace these 100%, and I'm going to do better than you, Trot. And everyone's going to be like, "Well, I want to see Ross's cap." No, they won't really. But
There will be times when they
it doesn't matter. They don't need to see it now.
win,
It's fine.
and that's okay.
They're okay with that.
Because we can't all be winners in this world.
There's got to be some
But
losers.
Do I always have to lose?
Yeah.
Is that the scenario? I think it is.
You're the ever constant, Ross.
That's it. Always have to lose. But at least I make you guys look good.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
Yeah.
win. You
More often than
sometimes
not.
you say GFY.
Sometimes you do win, and when you
Yeah.
do win, it makes it all sweeter, right?
Exactly.
Losing
yeah.
makes the
It's
winning
definitely-
sweeter.
Yeah.
And you're a sportsman-like winner. You don't shout at us
Of course,
GFY
Of course, yeah.
or
Yeah.
rub it in our
Yeah.
faces at all.
I'm very
Yeah.
gracious like that. That's the thing.
Extremely gracious.
Anyway, you guys, you've been busy this weekend. What have you been doing?
We've just come back from LARPing,
What is
Live-
LARPing for the
Live
average
action
Joe?
roleplay.
Live action roleplay.
which I think still doesn't really describe it well. I
Okay.
thought about
You want to
this.
rebrand it?
Get you pissed in the field?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Pretending,
Yeah, that's what I do.
It's like D&D, except real life.
Okay,
And
yeah.
yes, there's drinking and there's tents and it's cold.
Are there
at night.
wenches?
Well, there are other people.
people-
Fair
choose.
maidens.
Whether or not they want to,
Some people choose to be a wench.
yeah, play a wench is up to them. Would you play a wench? Do you think?
I think I would. A male
Bosom?
wench.
Would you get like a
big bosom.
a corset and like have them right up around your neck?
I think that's well. Otherwise, what are they going to nestle their faces in when they
Exactly.
celebrate a
Would you shave
hearty
your
battle?
chest?
Sorry?
Would they shave? Well,
No.
sorry.
Keep the hairs.
There's 2,500 people go to this,
Yeah,
Ross.
yeah.
Not every single one of them has to nestle themselves in a wench's bosom.
I feel like you're not doing LARP unless you're.
You'd have to
well,
set-
you're going to have
nuzzling
to
your
go to a
face.
specific LARP, I think, for that.
So-
Is that like a swingers LARP?
well, yeah, probably.
probably
I mean,
I
just
guess swinging
swinging
is
with
a
dress
form
up.
of LARP in a way. You
Yeah.
escape your.
It's just what
normal
roleplay
day-to-day.
swinging is.
your marriage.
Yeah, your marriage.
Escape your marriage.
And you fuck loads of strangers. Is that what this is like at all?
Well, I don't think so.
Some people
cases.
probably try and make it that.
Yeah.
Oh, the helium's recommended. I don't even have it, so.
The thing is, like, by day 3, you're quite gross. Like,
Of course,
it's like wet. It's horse baths most days.
Well, bit
There
of
are on-site showers, but you rarely take the time to go and use
like a wet
them.
wipe. Just a
Just a wet
Splash
wipe
around.
Oh, yeah, a
around the
couple of
key
wet
areas.
Around the key areas, the horse bath.
Oh,
Why can't
oh,
I?
it's pinball.
it's
Oh.
because you're getting pinballed down a big peggle machine.
Oh, we're getting peggled.
And you can't actually...
Oh, Jesus.
That seems like...
You can land on your back, all right? Ooh.
Yeah, you're invincible.
Oh.
Just got to make it to the bomb.
Which part of the bottom?
I did it.
Oh,
I didn't know I was invincible, so every time I rolled too hard,
That was fucking
I
dumb.
just backed off.
Oh,
yeah.
this is what are these called?
Ping.
Pachinko?
I don't know the... Yeah.
I think the pachinko machine is the
Right.
But yeah, so this
For
weekend
two
we had a
positions.
brand new tent, a big old 7-meter bell. We were very
Huge.
proud of it.
Absolutely huge.
We spent ages setting it up. We took our gazebo, that gazebo that we bought
Oh,
years
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Took that.
Yeah, about
Yeah, we
that.
don't have that anymore,
It's
Ross.
quite basic.
That's
thing,
not
wasn't
real.
it?
So on Saturday there was like 45-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh, it just blew away.
It blew away.
It blew away.
Really?
It blew away.
Oh man, it's
But
a
not
shame you
ju-
can't get your phones out and stuff because I feel like there'd be funny moments to film.
Well, it's funny
Yeah.
apart from the fact you're terrified of the
Yeah.
things you have and them
If anyone
breaking.
was walking past then, they would have been taken out by
It was quite big.
a lot of
God,
metal.
that was big. We
Well, it didn't
Did
die.
we-
It didn't die quietly, Ross, because it also ripped a massive tear in our brand new tent. And so we had to
Shit.
desperately try and patch that.
It flew across the field into a ditch and got absolutely wrecked and took poles with it.
For fuck's
And it was so windy that one of the organisers came over to help us
Yeah.
and said, just leave it in the ditch because there's nowhere else to put it right now. Like, you
Yeah.
put it anywhere else, it's at risk of becoming a kite again.
Yeah, true. Fucking hell.
So that was a bit
It
of
was
sad one.
wild winds. Very.
I mean, it wasn't a high quality gazebo thing.
No.
Anyway, I remember we got it from
Costco.
Costco, which was
oh yeah.
it wasn't too expensive.
We just saw it there. It's like, there we go.
Well, we used it for the pancake. Well, did we use it?
We
for
tried
the pancake?
to
We
use
tried
it.
to use it for the pancake day where we
Used a chainsaw.
Yeah. That didn't work.
No, it was too big.
It was too big. It was huge.
Makes a great kite, though,
Oh,
turns
man, I
out.
can imagine it. What time of day did it fly away? Is
About
it like,
midday.
Yeah.
Oh, midday.
We literally
Perfect.
walked
So you can
away
actually
from
see it
the-
happening.
Walked away from the tent, worried that the tent was going to buckle because of the poles were bending.
Right, yeah.
And we were like, gazebo looks fine. We pegged it all down. Came back and it was completely gone.
Yeah, just disappeared.
Fucking hell.
And then we sort of looked to the right over the field, and you could just see the arms and it was like a dead spider. It was all like
So
crumpled.
it just wasn't
and
worth chasing after.
Absolutely wrecked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so that was.
Upside down.
Oh, and then it doesn't stop there. So we also got a brand new stove for it, which was awesome because at night it got down to like 5 degrees Celsius.
It was warm.
So we were doing that through the night, putting the logs on. It was lovely and warm, brilliant. We got some carpet tiles to put on the floor to protect the tent because like the bottom of it's like a rubber thing basically.
Don't want to melt the tent, do you?
No, exactly.
No.
So it came to pack down, and we were like, oh man, the gazebo's gone. There's a hole in the tent. We have to get that repaired. And then we went to take the carpet tiles up, and they'd stuck themselves to the bottom of the tent.
Melted on.
Melted
Yeah.
on.
The heat, yeah.
Right? Okay, so then we had to peel those off. So now the base of that brand new tent has also got this horrible black glue on
At
it.
least you know where the stove has to go every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we were like,
coated.
oh god, well hopefully we can get this off with some like rubbing alcohol or something because it's like an adhesive.
Right.
And so we were like, all right, Trot, go get the van that you rented. It's brand new, really nice Ford custom van to put this stuff in. He's pulling up to
see you've messed it up.
pulling up to the tent. And I say, Trot, your front left tire's completely flat.
Yeah.
Somehow a bolt had got into the tire of this brand new rental van.
Really?
Alloy wheels.
Destroyed the tire.
So what, it burst or like you?
Totally flat. Totally flat. So then me and Trot were like, right, let's try and change this wheel. All the while we were like, oh shit, like we're gonna have to pay a load of money for this. Like, what the hell are we gonna do? Let's hope there's a spare. We had an initial search, couldn't find a spare, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to call the AA out, and my premiums are gonna go up to sort it out.
Yeah.
Luckily, we had a couple of very nice people, Niall and Claire, fellow friends from LARPing, who looked around the vehicle, managed to find the spare hooked to the bottom.
Oh,
right?
nice. Okay, yeah.
It was
underneath.
underneath.
Cage, was it?
It's underneath on a winch, like.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they changed it for us eventually. It took ages because the ground was really uneven and the jack kept on popping out.
And then sinking into the mud.
Shit,
Yeah.
right, okay.
So every so often the van would lurch dangerously down towards your arms. And anyway, we got it changed. Then went to put the the flat alloy, back under the rack because it was a nice spec custom van that Trot had rented. Didn't fit in the rack. So
alloys don't fit in in the spare tyre slot.
We had to find some zip ties to tie the rack up so it wouldn't drag on the motorway and put the tyre in the back.
Jesus
right?
Fucking Christ, guys. This seems like so much effort.
It's an unmitigated disaster, Ross, is what it was.
It's unfortunate. Like the weekend before was picture perfect weather.
Yeah.
Really?
So we got back eventually.
Was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good weather.
The only saving grace is that Trot very wisely took some extra coverage to cover the flat tyre.
£10.
Ah, okay.
Because otherwise we would have...
Oh, that's good.
It would have been £100 at least to replace that tyre.
Man. Well,
So that was our LARPing weekend. It was a lot of fun, but like everything
what were the
everything that could have gone wrong went wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything was all good.
Yeah, we survived the battle and everything like that.
Well, so did the gazebo part? Did that happen straight away?
No,
the
Saturday.
On the Saturday, okay.
So we were using that as like an outside covering for our fire, and it was really nice. And we were sat out in the evenings and stuff. And then the wind started to blow.
Well, yeah, because there was a Storm Hannah.
Storm Hannah.
They named it Storm Hannah.
Well, Hannah's a bitch.
Goddamn Hannah.
Yeah, what a fucking,
damn it, Hannah.
What a fucking storm, mate.
It was a horrible storm, man.
But yeah, it was just a bit blustery here, I guess.
Yeah.
They said it was much worse in other places. I think people had power outages and shit.
Definitely is, Ross. You had a nice, good sleep in a brick home.
Yeah.
We were in a fucking campus.
Was it?
We were worried about them.
The central pole was bending, and we thought it was going to collapse on us in our sleep.
Right, of course.
And have you ever been in a bouncy castle when they deflate?
I've seen it happen.
Surrounded by metal poles.
Looking very panicked because there is no exit, and once you're underneath it, you are basically just wrapped in a bag.
Yeah, that.
But imagine
with steel poles.
Steel poles that could collapse on you at any moment.
Fuck. So, I mean, the bell tent, what material is it made from that it kind of ripped quite easily?
High quality canvas.
Oh,
it doesn't
so
rip that easily. It's just the
metal
metal
piece
very
frame.
big metal. That was a big. I remember it. Yeah, it was a big gazebo.
Yeah, and we were like, oh, we're finally using this thing. Like, we're going to get some use out of it.
We're going to, chainsaw some pancakes in that bad boy.
Yeah.
And now it's dead, wrapped in its own canvas and metal poles and stuff. And oh god! And then we knew we were coming back to everything. We've got a busy few weeks ahead of us. Which is going to be brilliant. We're going to be doing some really cool stuff. But
that's
just fitting everything in
If our references are weird over the next couple of weeks, it's because we recorded everything like last week.
Yeah.
This was recorded yesterday.
Get wrecked. I think I'm only 2 points behind you.
Yeah, you have been
Just
for
one
a
more
while.
track. Yeah, I'm way behind.
You won
no
one, and I
change.
came second on one. It actually is 2 now. You've done that. You've won. Very impressive. It's all down to this, really. Very exciting.
Very exciting. I want to do better, but I'm so god awful. Is
Well,
that Tupelo in the background?
What went wrong in your weekend, Ross?
Not much really. Bought a suit. Going to a wedding next week. That's pretty much
lovely.
That's pretty much what I did. I bought a suit. Chilled out.
Play any games over the weekend?
I've been playing Far Cry New Dawn.
Oh yeah, is it good?
Which
it's I
don't think it's bad. It's a great world. However, it's kind of rinse repeat in the missions.
Right.
A lot of the missions are kind of just you want to collect everything. You have to go around and collect duct tape and components and stuff. And they've added a kind of a pay to win element, as in like so you can now buy those things to build better weapons.
Really?
Which is really kind of that took the sting out of it a bit.
Yeah,
that's what's plaguing Mortal Kombat 11.
Apparently, it's plaguing Assassin's Creed Odyssey as well.
Oh, God.
Really, and it's just like
really.
Ultimately, it is fun to play, but it got a bit stale quite quickly. Unlike the previous ones, I kind of enjoyed. But this is like the same world as Far Cry 5,
but following the
story. But they're following the story
yeah.
slightly. So it's the same world, so they've saved themselves some time, I guess. They probably had to retexture a lot of other bits. It looks great in 4K. It looks fucking amazing.
That's what I feel like.
That's the downside is that there's
recent games have had to like make a whole new world every game.
Yeah.
I just feel like the resources required to make these huge games.
That's why you see Fallout's doing the same thing like for 20 years.
Yeah.
You can see why.
And also, it's the publishers are putting pressure on the developers as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like to produce a game every year
and make it,
I mean, yes, we're annoyed that Bethesda keep releasing games that nobody wants, but let's hope that the amount of time it's taken to make the next Elder Scrolls is worth it.
Yeah, I hope there's a mobile version.
Microtransactions.
I hope there's a mobile version as well, Ross. I
like
love mobile
Diablo.
games. I'm always on mobile games, me.
Yeah. Spent so much time on mobile games. I think we offended. There was a guy who does mobile developing. I remember on our hat chat we were just like, "Oh, I fucking hate mobile games. Mobile games are shit." But he still loves our stuff, so we didn't
actually quite.
Who won then?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I did.
Oh,
you heard the music. That was my celebration
well done.
music. Thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. Let's go play a mobile game.
We'll go play a mobile game. Another point: make sure to subscribe. And also, if you want to, you can join our channel as a member, and that helps us out. You can also do Patreon.
Wow, there's so many ways to give us money.
Yeah, it's
because YouTube sure as shit doesn't.
It's just I found out the other day a load of our other videos have now been like demonetized.
Excellent!
Seeing those little yellow ticks, I was like,
I love
probably
being a
boost.
YouTuber in 2019.
It's it's getting tough, guys. But anyway, have a good day. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.